Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I want to do a get ready with me, and I don't have anything new to use. The only thing that is like semi new, I want to create another look with the Gourmande Girls Spooked palette. Christina from Gourmande Girls was gracious enough and very generous to send this to me and PR. And when I received it, my intentions were to do a look right away, but that's when I popped a blood vessel in my eye and I wasn't able to do it. So I did a look, and I kind of did it to show you the palette, and I did it with sunglasses. But I want to do one now so that you can see it. This is a beautiful palette, and even though it's a Halloween palette, really you can use it anytime because it has gorgeous shades. So the last one that I did was a bronzy shade, and I want to do something different. Maybe using more of the purples in the palette. So yeah, let's go ahead and get done. So I'm going to use a foundation that I haven't used in a long time. This is a Clinique Even Better Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 15. Evens and corrects, and I haven't used this in for like forever. I'm going to use the primer. I haven't used this yet. This is from Hard Candy, and it's the Sheer Envy Perfecting Primer. Wears for hours, helps to minimize lines and pores for a smooth finish. So I'm going to do this in fast forward, so this video is not super long, and it's just the primer and the foundation. So this comes out like a thick jelly almost. This is a nice primer. It really is. I would compare it to, I don't know, like maybe the e.l.f. I don't know. It's got like, the e.l.f. is more like a balm. This is more like a jelly. It's not sticky, but it does a great job of helping with the pores, minimize the pores and the fine lines, and your makeup does last a long time. This is a very nice and very affordable primer. I don't own too many products from Hard Candy. I think they pretty much sell it only at Walmart, but the few products that I do use, oh, and I want to show you my earrings. I couldn't find them this morning. I said, come on. It's like, this is probably the last video I can do before Halloween. And I love my earrings, my little skeletons. So I'm glad I found it. All right, so I'm going to do the foundation now. I am going to use a brush from NYX to apply it. And this is going to be in fast forward, so it doesn't take so long. So I'm just going to apply some to the brush. I already shook the... I'm only going to put a little bit, and then I'll add more as I need it. Okay, so that's all I'm going to apply as far as foundation goes. This is like a light medium to a medium. You can probably build it to a medium foundation. It's very nice. It is dermatology tested, allergy tested, 100% fragrance free, which is nice. So this is for one of those days that you want. I have to be careful with the shirt because it goes kind of low and it shows my bra. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of, this is from L'Oreal. I don't think they sell this anymore, guys. I don't know why, because it's pretty good. It's a corrector for my panda eyes. I'm just going to put a little bit there and there. And a little bit here, which is like the darkest areas. I'm going to let it sit for a minute while I put my eye primer on. And this is from... It says Kaida, but it's another, the name of the brand is something else. It is called, what are you called? I will link it below. I got like 3 tubes for like $9.99. And it's very nice. It's kind of similar to the, oh come on, I need a brush. To the ABH, I think, not quite as thick, but it does cover any veining or darkness that you have on your lids. So I kind of like to spread it with like a brush and then just kind of pat it on with my finger. And it's a really, really nice eye primer. But a little goes a long ways. Okay, I'm going to take my Smashbox concealer brush and go over the corrector. And then for concealer, I am going to use the Joah. I got it in a little darker shade. The first one that I got, it was very, very light. And I like my under eyes to be just a tad lighter than my foundation, but I don't like it to be like super white. This one's still light, but it's a little darker than the other one. And I'm just going to do this, and I find that with this concealer, it works better for me if I kind of let it dry a little bit. So in the meantime, we're going to do our brows, and today I am going to be lazy and just use the Milani Stay Put Brow Shaping Gel. And it's a little brush, but it's kind of thick. I like my brushes, actually. I like them little like this, but I like them a little thinner. Because I think that if they're thinner, there's a lesser chance of, you know, going outside your brows and making a mistake. But this one's okay. I definitely love the little brushes. Ooh, that was a little too far. That was a heck of a tail. I have to fix that. There we go. I will fix that with the concealer. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and spread the concealer out now. One day I left this on way too long, and I had to use like a little bit of setting spray to kind of loosen it up a little bit, because I kind of just forgot about it. Yeah, but I feel like I get a little more coverage if I just let it sit there for a few seconds instead of spreading it right away. And then I'm going to try to take it down a little bit to where my dark spots are. You kind of get a little more coverage there. I'm going to get my StansOut Sponge to help me blend that in. This sponge is so good. See, I still feel like I need a little bit there. See the dark? That spot there is so hard to cover. So I'm going to put a tiny, tiny bit there and then just do it with my finger and see if I can get a little more coverage with the finger. This is like my worst spot there and like right there. But sometimes your finger can give you better coverage than if you use a sponge or a brush. It's nice to spread it with the sponge or the brush, but then if you can go in with your finger, you get a little more coverage, a little better. Okay, so for powder, I am going to use a Huda Beauty, and this one is in Cupcake. And I'm going to put just a little bit in the cap. Ooh, that's a lot. Like a little bit like that. And I'm going to do my under eyes also with this. This is a really, really nice powder, and it works really well for the under eye. I don't trust too many powders for my under eyes, but this one is good. The Laura Mercier is good too. And even the CoverGirl Photo Focus, Wet n Wild Photo Focus is very good. Now I'm going to take a bigger brush, and this is from BK Beauty 103. And do the rest of my face lightly because I am going to use some cream cream products. Okay, so I have a hair. Okay. So for bronzer, I am going to use the Persona, and this is in the shade Dune. And I'm just going to do it on my cheeks. I'm not going to do it on my forehead because I'm wearing bangs, so you can't see it anyway. And then a little bit here, 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 and here. And I'm going to take the Angie Hot and Flashy and kind of like blend that up. This blends so easy. It's such a good product. Okay, for blush, I am going to use the, this is from SheGlam. And these are so good, and you just need a very little. I think I brought 2 different shades. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. This one is pinky, this one is like peachy. So I think I'm going to use a pinky since I'm going to go with the purples. And this you have to be careful because a little goes a long way. Oh, I think I picked the peach. Let me see. Yep. Gotta be careful because this is like, I'm gonna use the same brush. This is like, whoa. A little goes a long ways. But I will go over it with powder to kind of like tone it down a little bit. But you see what I mean? You just need like a little bit. Probably should have just done 1 dot instead of 2. These are so pretty and they're so inexpensive. Okay, I'm going to take my powder brush and definitely tone it down. Okay, we're going to leave it there, and if it needs to be toned down even more, we'll go in there later. Okay, now for the eyes. I'm going to do my highlighter after I do my eyes. All right, so I really don't have that many light shades that I can go for my crease. So I think I'm going to start with a purple with a very flush, how do you call that? Fluffy brush. Because this is like very pigmented. But with a fluffy brush, the pigment, you know, you can kind of spread it out a little easier. And just grab a tiny bit. Guys, this is like, wow. These eyeshadows come out to play. So anyway, this palette is from an indie brand. You guys know Gourmande Girls. She's an indie brand. And Christina is amazing. She's the one that I did my lipstick collab with when she still has lipsticks available. And I will link that video below. Why is my nose still looking so shiny? Did I not powder that? Alright, so anyways, so she released this palette a few weeks back. And this is the first time I get a palette in PR. So I was so excited that she was so kind and thoughtful to send it to me. And I was so disappointed that I could not do a look right away with it. But it's sold out. Like immediately it's sold out. And now it's back in stock. So I do have a discount code with Gourmande girls if you guys are interested. And like I said, this doesn't have to be I mean, it's called Spooked, but you can wear colors like this everywhere. And if you guys love to use bright colors, I mean, you definitely get the payoff with this eyeshadow palette. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. This even covers that little spot that I have that never wants to take pigment. This eyeshadow covers it. Okay, for the next shade that I want to use is this one right here. And this one, the first one I used is called Cauldron, the dark one that I have on. The next one is called Treat. And I'm going to use my finger. They're so buttery. Oh my gosh. And I'm just going to place it like back here. This is beautiful. So pretty. It almost has like blue in it. I love purple shadows. So I'm going to go back to Cauldron, the first shade, and kind of like just go out here on the edge. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, I'm going to take the purple, the dark purple Cauldron, and kind of blend it with the edge here that I want a little too high. And do the same over here. Okay, I think I'm going to take a flat brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of Bloody, this one, and Pumpkin, this one. Kind of mix them together. Let's see what happens. Just a tiny bit, because that pink is very, very bright. Okay, I'm going to go back and do the same thing all over again. There's really no fallout with this palette, guys. None. Not even the shimmers. Okay, I'm going to clean that fluffy brush that I used the purple with, and kind of like just blend a little bit here. That's pretty. Okay. Same on the other eye. This one is a dual chrome and it's gorgeous. I'm going to show you. Look at that. I don't know if you can grab, you know, see it, but you should be able to see it. It's really, really pretty. Okay, that is really pretty. I'm going to go a little darker on my brows. I think with a look like this, you need a little bolder brow. Very pretty. Okay, I'm going to take a little pencil brush and go into the dark purple and just go a little bit over here. I just noted there's another shade there. It's called Fright. This one right here that looks like a purple with brown and maybe a little bit of red in it. I think I'm going to go into that on the outer V. That looks pretty. I didn't even notice it before. Hello. I just focused on the purple and I went for it. Okay, this one's called Fright. I'm just going like this, guys. This is like, if you go really hard on the shadow, you're gonna end up with way too much product. This is a pretty, I like that. I like the fact that it made it darker. So I think between this look and the look I did before, I used most of the shades. I had a look this morning because I couldn't remember what shadows I used the first time. Okay, I'm going to use the fluffy brush just to make sure everything is blended. And I'm going to take a little bit of that deep color. What did I just do with a little brush? Here it is. And add it to the bottom. Okay, I am going to add my primer and mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I did my lashes. Now I used the, I swear, I kill myself because I just used this mascara, and it's like a Sky High mascara from Maybelline. It's not one of my favorites. It does a good job of separating your lashes, but it doesn't give me any volume. I get better lashes from other mascaras. I'm using it up because I do have it. I hate to be wasteful, because you know this is like probably close to $9 or $10, so I really feel bad just because I don't like it to throw it away. I normally don't use it on videos, but then again, I feel like I should use it on videos and let you guys know that, I mean, it doesn't matter how many coats I put on there, it doesn't feel, I don't feel like it makes it any thicker, and I find it that it's a little hard to remove. So let me know how you guys, have you tried it? Do you like it? Do you find it hard to remove? Does it give you the lashes you like? This is like, it's okay. All right, I also used my ABH, this is the under, that like the brow bone pencil, what do they call it? Highlight Duo Pencil, Illuminator Crayon Duo for your, there's a matte side and a shimmer side for your brow bone. I used the matte side on my waterline, and I'm going to use a little bit of, this is the matte or the shimmer? This is a shimmer. I'm going to use just a little bit on my brow bone because there's really nothing on this palette that I want to put on my brow bone. There's a white, I'm going to show it to you now. There's a white shadow there that is gorgeous, but it's duochrome, so definitely I would not put it on. What's this, duochrome? No, this is matte. What am I thinking? I'm confused with another palette. Okay, so I'm going to grab a little bit of that, just a little bit, because it's really, really white, as you can see, this one right here. So I'm just going to take this little brush. I thought for some reason that one was duochrome, and just put just a tiny bit, just to brighten that up. And actually I'm going to grab just a little bit just to brighten this up a little. My dark caverns, so just a tiny bit. Okay, this is such a nice palette. Oh my gosh. Nomad Cosmetics is coming out with another palette on November 1st. It's a 9-pan palette, and it's limited edition for the holidays. I think it's like their Christmas release. They're killing me because I like their stuff. Wow, what happened there, Clara? This like, I didn't connect the dots there. Here's the one that I used, the dark shade. There was like a white spot there. All right, so this is the finished look. So now for my highlighter. I recently discovered this highlighter from Tarte, and this is so pretty. This is the Maracuja Juicy Glow highlighter, and this one you click up, and I like to put it on my finger instead of going straight from the tube. I find that sometimes when you go straight from the tube, you can lift your foundation on the bottom or any product that you have on the bottom, but if you put it like on a brush or a sponge or on your finger, that doesn't happen. This is really, really pretty. This is very subtle. It's definitely not, you're gonna see you from the moon. This is the kind of highlighter I like. I like subtle highlighters. So as you can see it looks very, very pretty. I'm gonna take the blush brush that I used, And just to go over it. Okay, I'm going to take a little more of the powder and just go over the whole thing. Okay, now for lips. I have, let's put this away. This is very pretty. This is in the shade. I'm not sure if it has more than one shade because it just says glow. It doesn't really have a shade. So I want to say, there's something down here. No, it just says, oh, it says Champagne Glaze. Champagne Glow. So maybe they only do have, they do have more than one shade. Okay, so for my lips, I'm going to use this lip liner from Thrive. I actually got this a while back on BoxyCharm. You know how you can, when they have their sales. And this was like really cheap. Very inexpensive compared to what you actually, oh my god, this is the first, oh my gosh, this is the first time that I noticed that it has my grandson's name, Devin, my oldest grandson. How funny is that? Okay, and the lipstick that I'm using is from CoverGirl, and it's number 400 Berry Go, and it's this one right here. Devin, huh? How funny. That's a very pretty color. And these are very inexpensive. I believe I got that on Amazon. I will link everything below. All right, so this is a very, very pretty lipstick. I'm going to blot a little bit off. And if you want to add, I have a couple of lip glosses here that I think are so pretty. These are from NYX. And I want to use this one. This one is Aisha. I wiped it. Is that not perfect for this look or what? I'm wiping it off because I don't like to put it back in the, I don't want to change the color of the lip gloss. So, but these are new for my new collection that they just released recently. I have the palette and I want to do a look, but I just have so many looks that I want to create. So many palettes. My friend Pamela sent me 2 beautiful palettes for my birthday. She sent me the Too Faced Second Slice, and she also sent me the Wayne Goss, his last palette. Yes, and I haven't used them yet because I want to create a look with them. So this is my final look. I love my little skeleton. So I will link Gourmande Girl's website below and also the discount code. I'm sure this palette is probably gonna sell out again. This is really, really gorgeous. The shadows are so stinking pigmented. I mean, it also has a black that, you know, a black just, you know, finishes off any looking amazing. And yeah, you can't beat it. Look at that bronze on the bottom. Oh my gosh, that is just gorgeous. And then the mattes are beautiful also. So you really don't have to go, even though they look, you know, like very bright. I mean, I think my look is bright, but I don't think it's like, you know, super bright, unusable. So I'm going to spray a little bit of setting spray. This is a CoverGirl Priming Glow Mist, and you can use it for the priming or when you're at the end of your look. I need to take the cap off first. And I like to spray my sponge, and this sponge is perfect for that. I also got sprayed all over my mirror. And I like to go over my under eyes. This seems to really help keeping the concealer from creasing or from looking dry. And the only time I don't do that is if the setting spray has alcohol. And I'm really trying to stay away from any setting spray that has alcohol. Like the Urban Decay Stay All Nighter. That's an excellent one. And that's one that if I'm going to a wedding or for something that's going to be lasting a long time and I want my makeup to stay like, you know, put, I will use it that one time, but I don't use it on a regular basis. That has denatured alcohol. So I love the new MAC setting spray that is alcohol free. I like the regular MAC too, but I love that one. And I believe this one does not have alcohol. Let me see. True Clean, Cactus Water, Rose Water, Vitamin C. Don't make me look bad. Oh my gosh, these ingredients, they make them so small. I think they do it on purpose so you can't see. But I believe that before I purchased it, I looked and it did not have clean, fresh skincare. I really don't think it does. And it doesn't really, I don't think it really smells like, I don't think it smells like roses. It has like a very, very light scent. But I don't think it's anything that would be offensive, or if you are, you know, sensitive to scents that is going to bother you. But it does have a very light scent. All right, you guys, so I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know how you, let me get you closer to my eyes so that you can see them even better. Move my hair out of the way. But I think this is a beautiful palette. Love the lipstick, love the lip gloss. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know, have you tried Gourmande Girls? If you haven't, what are you waiting for? She has amazing products. And I love this. And once again, Christina, thank you so much for this beautiful palette. I'm definitely enjoying it, and I'm glad that I was able to do a second look before Halloween. All right, you guys, I love you, and I will see you on the next video. Bye. Mwah.